First play throwing for Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating an offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
It goes down as a gain of nothing on the run, and now they're left with 3rd and 14.
Yeah!
Here's a give, fullback headed up the gut. And only a minimal gain on this one to the 4-yard line. Nothing for them there, maybe 1 yard. That's going to be 4th down.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Yeah, Billy!
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a...
Yeah, here we go! What do you think?
Putting a receiver in motion.
What do you think?
1st down, here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can...
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And it's a pick-6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his leg.
Running back sent in motion. That's front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. He was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now a pause as they attend to an injured player, and they wait with bated breath because it is Dak Prescott who's getting help here.
Let's go now. Hut.
Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's...
Ready, ready.
His drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he's brought down for a loss.
Okay, ready?
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. First throw for the backup now. Ferguson there to bring it in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. The rookie out of UCLA has it. Space on the right, he's got room. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Here we go. Set, go.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Ready, set.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Trying again following the sack. It's caught, Ferguson. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Let's go, charge.
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Hut, hut.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Darius Slay has it. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play a second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked him. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in the playoff game.
Really good point.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Back to the air following the pick 6. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And that's good for a gain of 5. Devin White hauls him down. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Down. Hut, hut.
To the air, Lance. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Justin Fields, excellent in the victory as his guys up their record to 7-2 now on the year. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. The Jets trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. Josh Palmer, a touchdown reception. Here it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag if it's not already.
Come on, set. Hut, go.
They kick the running back in motion. Gets himself free. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Set.
Now it's Lance. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Darius Slay has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Ready, set.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He throws a bullet deep to their... Oh no, they get him yet again! Darius Slay has it! And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season. I suppose we shouldn't be surprised seeing him make another play at this point. It has been an incredible performance from him, and now it's one for the record books. He just tied the most interceptions in a single game with 4.
You never ever want to casually toss a record out there as a possibility, Kate, but the way he...
On the set. Set. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He has been sacked over and over and over here, and this time cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to...
Set. Ready. Ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That finds Elliott complete. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football as we're really just counting down this final quarter. This game seems out of hand. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. That's incomplete left side. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Lance. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Set. Hut. Set.
Here's Lance now. Brought in by Elliott. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw, Lance. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
On the ready.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Down.
Throwing is Lance. Avoids the sack. But he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed?
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.